Hello and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. I am Tom, and when we left off, I had found this pump station. There's also another one down to the south here, which I said we'd check out this episode. There was a pond, and I want to go over to this cabin. I would love to see if this cabin is safe, because it could be a good place to set up base for the immediate future. This is just a empty residential lot, okay. This is a baseball field. What is that white J? Jewelry store, not terribly useful to us. Okay. I also need to drill this. There we are. Yeah. And it's up down, is it, to cycle? Oh, there we go, yeah. Up down to cycle through, cool. So, yeah. As I mentioned in the last episode, I can't remember how to highlight the enemies and cycle through them. It is just Shift V, so capital V to do that. Which I don't know what that stands for. Usually they stand for something, but I'm going to assume it is view enemies or something like that. What if I just said capital V? That doesn't appear to be. Oh, there's lowercase v. View morale. Items? Capital V, hello. List all items around the player. I see. It's list then. So, capital V to list items, and then you can cycle through them like that. You can also tab to switch to monsters. Good to know. Right, so I don't know if there's anything I want to take from here just yet. For the time being, we want to be exploring. I did mean to check out these two different types of pliers that I've got. I thought I had two pairs of pliers, right? Oh. Well, I've picked up these anyway. These are tongue and groove pliers. They have a bolt turning quality of 2. Can be clipped onto a belt loop of the appropriate size. Okay. I mean, maybe I just drop these for now. I thought I picked up another pair of pliers somewhere. Well, here's a good option. Here's a good use of this then. There they are, the pliers. Oh, they're in... No. No, those are pliers in there. Those aren't actually the pliers I'm looking for. Is there any more around the other side? Because I swear I had... Nope. What about in here? I see... no other pliers. Up here? I swear I picked them up though, right? Crowbar, professional camera, smartphone. That's used, we can actually drop that. Let's do that, we'll just drop it here. Okay, we're going to go down to the other pump station and check that out. It's just down the road this way. Let's get our zoom level out a bit. Just in case we see any enemies around us. We are still using safe mode. So this is a police car, interesting. Examine, it has 2% gasoline, 100% battery. The engine is not faulty. It lacks the wheels it needs, but I think the vehicle back up there did have spare wheels, so we could maybe get that to work. Not that I know how to do any of that. Changing wheels on a car. It can't be too difficult though, can it? What do I see over here? 4 Labrador mutts. Labradors are fine. So let's just zoom back in. Here's a manhole cover again. I swear I must be able to do something with that. Maybe if I went to inventory, went to crowbar and activated it, you lift the manhole cover. There is nothing that can be examined nearby. But I have lifted the manhole cover, so... Oh, can I step onto that space? I see a manhole cover. Can I descend? Oh, I can. Okay. So we're in the sewer now. What do I see here? Sewage water. Let's not do anything with that sewage water. What do I see? A bullfrog. Not too concerned with me though, are you? A rattle from the bars, but the door is locked. So we can't go that way. Not that I want to, really. Oh, this is interesting. There is a sewer gator. Thankfully behind bars and a door there. It can see me, but I don't think it can get through there, so... Sewer gator. Okay, so we've taken a risk coming down here, clearly. What is this in front of me? It is a high gauge pump. Okay, the sewers are dangerous and clearly not somewhere that we want to be right now. But here is a second pump station. Looks like the same layout as the first. Yeah, pretty much identical. These crates are not open on this occasion though. Pretty much the same stuff up here as well. Okay. Should we go inside? Examine, and in we go. Looks clear again. What are in these spaces? A bookbinder and files, a battery charger, bookbinder, family photo, 4 files, newspaper page, scissors, pen, phone book. Phone book. We found a phone book on our previous run. It is, like, completely useless, I think. And 2 Time magazines. Which would presumably just be fun to read, I think. So, bookbinder, hole puncher, lots of pens, phone book again, and stapler. Okay. Some more interesting goodies in there. Copper tubing, metal tank. Anything here that would be useful, maybe? Rubber hose. Oh, and a manhole cover. Where am I seeing a manhole cover at? Oh, back outside. Okay. These ones. Pliers. Yeah, if we could get to them. I see flashlight pipe, sulfuric acid, foot crank, rubber hose, pair of boots. I see duct tape. Duct tape useful. It's in there though. Laptop computer, toilet plunger, large adjustable wrench. Adjustable wrench could be useful. Rebar, X-Acto knife, and manhole cover. X-Acto knife's pretty good. Here's a thought, yeah, well, let me just do this time. I see a plastic apron, permanent marker, and super glue. I see sandpaper. That's out of my sight now, so let's just do the same again here. I see silicone cork and adjustable wrench and rubber hose. Pair of boots that are a poor fit. Black dust mask, pair of boots, pair of safety glasses, pair of work gloves, work pants. Pair of earplugs, we've already picked up some. Fit over sunglasses, steel-toed boots, pair of stylish reading glasses, pair of work gloves. Ooh, a tool belt. I'll take a tool belt, I think. And I think I will actually take a yellow hard hat. The yellow hard hat is, I think that's going to be a good thing to put on. Average encumbrance is 5, average coverage 80%. Warmth is 5, bash, etc, etc. It's got... Yeah, okay, we're going to wear that. I'm now wearing a yellow hard hat. 10 rebars. 7 rebars and an X-Acto knife. Sandpaper, sheet of tempered glass. Copper tubing, wood saw. Okay. And we've already seen what's on those shelves from a distance. What have we got here? Heavy duty flashlight, copper tubing, spray can and toilet plunger, glass bottle with sulfuric acid. Ooh. Ooh, a sledgehammer. Like a sledgehammer would not be bad as a weapon, would it? Pair of boots that would fit, leather gloves, corrective sunglasses, stylish corrective sunglasses, another tool belt, a work t-shirt, an orange hard hat. What's the difference? With a plastic chin guard, pair of boots, pair of safety glasses, pair of work gloves, work pants, work t-shirt. We should compare this. So I'll do that in a second. Pair of boots, earplugs, work gloves, pants that don't fit. A jean jacket, pair of boots, pair of work gloves, pair of pants. And then, what is that there? .22 blank. Okay, so there is some ammo, I think? Here's some pliers. We will take those. And there's a pair of boots. So, the pliers aren't actually showing up here. Where are they then? Oh, where are the pliers? They should be listed under tools, but they're not. They're not. But I think I must be carrying them, surely. Maybe I should have examined them as they were. There was another set, wasn't there? They were in one of these areas. I heard a noise outside. I do. I hear a noise outside. Oh, there's some pliers. Okay. Can I examine them from this distance? I don't know if I can, actually. Nope. Pliers I'd like to examine. 1 bolt turning quality. Okay, so they're not as good as the other pliers that I've got. I can stop picking those up now. For some reason, they're not showing in my inventory. However, I do need to work out what noise I'm hearing outside. Quite possibly also whether the yellow hard hat is better than the orange with the chin guard. Orange hard hat with chin guard. 80% the head, encumbrance 5 the head, warmth 5 the head. It looks about the same. What about the chin guard? It gives 24% coverage to the mouth, encumbrance 0 to the mouth, warmth 0, breathability doesn't affect. Doesn't really seem to offer any protection though, does it? Okay, let me... Orange hard hat, drop that, I suppose. Let's toggle crouch just to investigate this noise out here. There's some glare from the sun. I'd like to peek around the corner. Oh, there are mounds of dirt. So whatever it is it digging? Is there something digging? Because we were definitely hearing noise. There's a pond down here. And not a lot else. Okay, maybe something's been digging, but we seem to be fine. I do feel a little bit safer, I think, at the other pump station. I do still want to investigate that cabin. Also, what's this here? Is this an evac center? It is an evac shelter. That would be good to go to. An evac shelter has a lot of the early materials that we need. It's right next to a forest as well. That is very good to know about. That might be where we end up. But for the time being, I do want to go over to this cabin. So zoom out again, and we will do that. Down the road in this direction. Try not to go too far this way though, because... well, when we run up against the forest, we will know that we have to start thinking about nipping into it to avoid the town ahead. It's spotted a Chihuahua 43 tiles to the north. That's fine. Good opportunity to do this though, which is... It was capital V, wasn't it? And then tab to switch to enemies. And then if we wanted to, we could... There's the Chihuahua. We could cycle enemies if there were more than one on the screen at the moment. We're going to ignore that. So Chihuahuas do activate safe mode, whereas Labradors do not. That's an interesting... It's an interesting choice, isn't it? I see a decayed zombie. Question. Has the decayed zombie seen me? I see a chipmunk. The decayed zombie has not seen me, but it is right outside what I believe to be the cabin. Okay. Maybe I can take it, maybe I don't want to right now. We're going to head back the way we came. I'm going to go down to the evac center instead. I know about the Chihuahua. Okay, it's just straight down this road. We might find somebody else at the evac center. Or we could find it's already been ransacked. Just quietly approaching. What am I actually seeing here? It looks boarded up, which is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen one boarded up. Can we get in? Oh, we can. But somebody's boarded this up, so let's toggle crouch. The door we already opened will have made some noise. Okay. Okay. Fernando Calderon says don't come any closer. What's wrong? Oh, you're not one of them, those living dead, I mean. Come on in, just don't cause any trouble. Okay, let's chat. No chance of persuading him. So what's up? Well... Yeah, what are you doing here? When shit hit the fan, I ran out here to this emergency shelter. Fortunately, the place hadn't been looted yet, and there weren't any Zeds lurking around. Wow. Care to trade? Oh, you do. Interesting. So what have you got? You've got a Glock. Do you? Oh, that's just a magazine. Okay. It's not a gun. You have a lighter. You have some food. You have some ballistic plates, armor. You do have a Glock 22, which you are apparently willing to trade for. If I can give you something of $25 in value, which I suppose... I don't know if I can. What about my camera? I've got a very nice camera somewhere. Where is it? Oh yeah, of course, it's that, and I have to figure out how to sort through them. And then you're wearing a bunch of items that you would not trade. Let's not trade for now. Any jobs you need done? Yes, please. Did you know that cattails are a source of a jelly that works as an antiseptic and analgesic? Something like that is likely to be mighty helpful out here. I want you to take this bag, head to the nearest swamp. Sure. Well, I'm not interested right now. Your loss. I'm sorry. I have a job for you. Yeah, it's going to be the same job, so we can still take that later. Never mind, I'm not interested, and I gotta go. But he is happy to have me here with him, so let's get out of crouch and have a look around. God, what are these items I'm seeing, by the way? Glass jar, paper wrapper, female evacuation pamphlet, emergency blanket, sponge pliers, marble, twig. Interesting. God, he's really worked to board this place up, hasn't he? Kind of looks like he's done a number on the benches here. I mean, can opener is useful. Let's take that. Go downstairs, take a look in the bathrooms. Seems to be significantly more mess about the place than I would have. This is really blocked off with So this is just storage. Okay, nothing particularly interesting to me there right now. Emergency blankets. These just look like they're all emergency blankets, decks of cards, etc., etc. Deck of cards is not a bad thing to take, actually. These are the bathrooms. Nothing particularly interesting for now. Go back upstairs. And do you have a roof that we can't access? Yes, you do. But as we know, we can trick him into breaking down that door for us if we want to, or we can just pry it open ourselves. Might do that. Standard roof up here. That over there is a regular size stick. Let's use the computer. And go for contact us, which is going to give us an... Well, that seems like it's going to be kind of far away. Zoom out, zoom out. Zoom out. Oh wait, no, that was the max zoom level, okay. So it looks like it goes down in this direction. Yeah. Because my map revealed so much around us up there. And it felt like it was a long way away because of the time it took to update the map. And oh yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. Although it does turn back this way a little bit. No, that's a long way away. There it is, the refugee center. And I'm assuming that's the nearest refugee center. There won't be another one. I don't actually know that for a fact, but I'm just sort of making an assumption that that is the case. It's revealed a bit more, though, hasn't it, in terms of roads and information about towns. This is the town we came from, so we already knew all about that. We didn't nip into Elliot, so I think this is new. There's a smoking lounge, a car showroom. Could be a good place to get a car, actually. Community garden, a bunch of houses, a clothing store, military surplus, possibly a good place of military rations and that sort of thing. Electronics store. Can't think of anything useful I'd want from an electronics store. Okay. Okay, so you've got a well-defended place here. I'm going to assume he's already taken the curtains down. Seems so. Okay. So then, what do we want to do next? What is this? LMOE shelter. That is a good thing. I think we will actually try to get into one this time. However, I do need a... either... Well, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we don't go through the door. This is too difficult. We can't go through a metal door. We have to go in through the ceiling or the roof. So what I'm thinking we need is either explosives or a tool with wood chopping so that we can cut down a tree, fell it onto the LMOE, and that should give us access via the walls and ceiling. The door won't fall, but yeah. That is, I think, what we need to do there. And right now we don't have a tool with that capability. What we need to do is find a fire tower or fire station or something like that, and I don't know what else. I still don't fancy going back into town just yet, but I would like to see what we have. Nothing massively useful. What's this? Grocery store. Grocery store could have food. Because I do not have any food yet, do I? Cemetery. House, bookstore, gun store. Bookstore would be good, actually. How far into town is that bookstore? It's just up this road, which ends at the forest. We could sneak in via the forest and then past the gas station, the small cemetery, the house, and then get to the bookstore. Why do I want books, you're thinking? They're a very good way to learn and to improve skills. Gun store, well, we have lockpicking proficiency, but we don't have anything to lockpick with, and I've forgotten what the materials I would need for that are. It wouldn't be weapons or ammo or food, although, hello. Yeah, we know a bunch of food that we can make, that's awesome. It's not going to be chemistry or electronic or... None of this armor is particularly useful to us, is it? Appliance. I think it's got to be other. Sorry. Other tools. Just a rudimentary lockpick. There it is. Requires just a hairpin or wire and... Oh, you can do it with 2 wire. There's plenty of wire back at the pump stations. Since I already have a lockpicking proficiency, I might do that. Yeah, let's head back up there. I don't think anything else has been revealed to us particularly useful just yet. Route out that way. Bunch of roads, bunch more that we don't know about. Town over there, clearly. Springfield, wherever Springfield is, looks kind of small. Let's not go check that out just yet. Let's instead focus on getting a lockpick. Since I've got the proficiency already, I think that's going to be very useful. Plus we can practice. There are plenty of locked doors in the pump station. So back in we go, down here. Is this open now? It is! I didn't pry this one, but it is open now. For some reason when you pry one, the others for the building also become open? Not sure if that's supposed to be the case. Okay. So. Where's the wire I'm looking for? No wire in sight for me there, is there? Is there? Looks like there should be. But there's not. What about in one of these? No. No. I know there's some somewhere. There is a wood saw. Actions: chop a tree trunk into logs, chop down a tree. There we go. Because it has, let me examine it. 1 tree cutting quality. It's not great, but that could be useful. Is it worth remembering it's here, or is it worth taking it right now? There's an X-Acto knife. Rebar sandpaper, sheet of tempered glass. Adjustable wrench, pipe, duct tape. Swear there was wire somewhere. Let's take the... which location was it on? Sorry, the wood saw. That one. Grab that. Doesn't fit in any pocket. Okay, we'll leave that then. No wire. So maybe it's a little bit further up this way. Nope. Copper tubing, but... Oh, I see dog dung. That must be outside. Sledgehammer. No. I swear there was wire when I was here. Am I not seeing any wire? Where was it? Oh, rubber hose is actually good. I think. 2 rubber hoses. I'm not going to take it right now. I swear I saw wire. What else can we use to make not a makeshift crowbar, I've already got a crowbar. Improvised lockpick, there are 2 different types. One tool with metal sawing of 1 or more, and 1 scrap metal. That's... okay, that's not bad. That's better than a rudimentary lockpick as well, isn't it? Although if I could make a rudimentary lockpick... there's scrap metal somewhere, surely. Oh, I can make scrap metal, I think. I'm knocking these down. What's outside? Oh, it is... something is digging out there. I don't know what that is. Making me nervous. I do see the rubber hose again. I see the adjustable wrench. I see... should we pick up the saw? Well, I know we can't pick up the saw. Am I wielding something right now? I don't think I am wielding anything. I think if I want to, I can wield the... is it not over here? Wood saw, there it is. Oh, hang on. It needed a, something with metal sawing. Okay. Okay, so that won't work. But we can actually turn a rudimentary lockpick into an improvised lockpick. So we still need the materials to make that. The rudimentary lockpick. Which is... butter knife, hairpin, fancy hairpin, fork, gold hairpin, paring knife, platinum hairpin, silver hairpin, steak knife, or wire. So yeah, if we can find 2 wire, we can make this. I swear there was wire around this place, but it's not here now. Maybe it was back up at the other one. We know we can get that vehicle moving. What have we got in here? First aid kit and an extra wheel and a scissor jack. Let me examine this vehicle again. How many wheels did you have? It just says lack for wheels. Here's where one of the wheels should be. That one's broken. That one is, I think, broken. That one's also broken. It needs all 4. Oh my god. We need 4 wheels to get that vehicle running. Probably not worth it then. Okay, so tell me there is wire here. Nothing immediately. What was in these? Nothing. 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 Headlamp. Funnel. Am I wrong about there being wire? I swear there was wire. Long rope, long string, pliers. No, if I've got pliers on me, I really need to drop the pliers. Long string vacuum molder. pipe pliers, long string rock. Maybe it was outside. I see no wire. And again, no wire. No wire. No wire. Is this it here? Rubber cement and long string. Copper tubing, pilot light and solder. I swear I saw some somewhere. Unless I'm imagining things. Okay. No wire. That's fine. So we're not making a lockpick just yet. But wire isn't too hard to come by, so we'll get there eventually. The question is, what do we do for the time being? We still haven't got much. We've got no food, no water. We do have a can opener. My hunger is very hungry, so I need to find something to eat. Okay, that's what I need to focus on then. Zoom in. Right, there was going to be food in the hotel, but we've left that now. What other options have we got available? We don't know what's out in that direction. We know there's an LMOE down here, but we have no... Or do we? Is the town a better option? Military surplus, clothing store, car showroom, nothing really. The cabin's going to have food in it. Might be the safest place for us to go. Surely there's military rations at the evac shelter. Surely. I left behind military rations. That wouldn't be bad as an early option for us. Yeah, it's quite a ways down the road. It is this way. This way. Here we are. The evacuation shelter. Let's take a look. Around me I see paper wrapper, glass jar, plastic bottle, protein ration. Okay, fantastic. So I can take this, right? Yes, these 2 wrappers with 2 protein rations. I'm taking these. We good? We're good. Apparently we're good. What else do I see? Twig, plastic Tupperware, more protein rations over there. Glass jar, glass shard, plastic bottle, paper wrapper. So you've obviously already tucked into the rations a little bit. There's more here. Paper wrapper, emergency blanket, paper wrapper, plastic bottles. No water though, apparently. Take those. Have a look around in this area. Pile of straw. Glass shard, emergency blanket, plastic Tupperware, more rations, gallon jug with vinegar, Prussian blue tablets. What are those? Small green pill bottle with a screw top. Content of this: a tablet containing oxidized ferrocyanide salts, capable of purging nuclear contaminants from the body if taken after radiation exposure. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, that's not bad as things go. I want to take those. What else? Any more rations? Vinegar. Another protein ration up there. Plastic shopping bag over there. Saving the game. Yeah, quite a lot of squares already. Let me grab the protein ration. Thank you. Can I investigate this bag at all? No, I think it's just empty. There was more here. Thank you. And nothing else unless we want to check downstairs. Oh yeah, this place is good and raided. Emergency blanket. There's a survivor's note. That's worth a look. Sorry, which one was that on? Examine that. I swear to God, I've seen these plant things before in a book or something, I swear. But that'll be the triffids, right? We're referring to the triffids. Okay, nothing else that I want to investigate there. Nothing to pick up there. What is this? What's on this space here? USB drive hack pro. Examine that. A USB thumb drive useful for holding software. It doesn't say anything about the software that's on it. The hack pro software. We'll take that. Could be useful. I don't know. Anything in the space around me here? First aid kit. I mean, first aid kit's useful. I don't want the soap. Sorry. Take the first aid kit for now. This space here. Ooh, a rain poncho. Take that, and we'll take that. Over here, I see bleach, toilet paper, soap bar, toilet plunger. In here, more protein rations. Fantastic. And down here, more protein rations. A flour dust mask. And a talking doll. Not a lot else, not anything that's really useful to me. In this area, I see paper and evacuation pamphlets. Here I see paper and evacuation pamphlet. Over here, nothing. What about in these? Ooh, clean water. Fantastic. Take that, take that, take that, take that. Plastic forks. Protein rations. Oh, what is it to move all? It's capital M? Capital M, capital M. Okay, so we have plenty of food and water now. That is great. And in here, I don't think there was anything, was there? Just blankets and flashlights, okay. So, we can actually eat. I am very hungry, so let's go for... The only thing I've got is protein rations, so let's just tuck into one of those. And that has satisfied me for the time being, so that's good. Plenty of food and water to keep me going for, I don't know, like a day. No, well, it's longer than a day, but a little while. But obviously need to think about something more sustainable for the future. What I'm trying to get at is the main thing I still need to figure out is a bed, a place to sleep. Don't know where that's going to be yet. We could build one here. We could try to find one. What time of day is it? It's still early in the morning, so we won't be worrying about that just yet. I think we've got all that we can just about from this place. Unless we want to make it a base of operations and start building stuff like a bed and all that. For the time being, though, I think it's all about continuing to explore. Actually, here's some swamp where we could actually get some of those cattails that he wanted. Do we go down the road here? Maybe we check out Springfield. That's not a bad idea. Let's get a sense for our surroundings. Pitbull mix. It is where? South of me? Yeah, it's near the edge of the forest, but I feel relatively safe. Let's keep on going. Yep, I'm aware of those. I think they're leaving me alone. To the east and west of me. Oh, Labrador much to the west, that's fine. The pitbulls are leaving me alone, so that's good. I just wanted to see a little bit further. Ladybugs are not hostile. They are big, but they're not hostile. We need a weapon as well. crowbar is a good bludgeoning instrument, but it's not a superb weapon. And we can quite easily... well, we could use the wood saw to go to a tree and get the materials required for like a sharp stick or something else. Can I see from here to Springfield? Not quite. It has revealed a little bit of Springfield to me on the map. It's mainly houses. That is where I wanted to go, though. Decayed zombie. I am not scared of a decayed zombie, but I wouldn't mind changing my tact a little bit and, well, coming in crouched. Yes, I'm aware of the 2 decayed zombies over on the street in that direction. I can just get around the back this way. Oh no, there's a fat zombie in the house I wanted to go into. This is also the sort of thing we ought to be doing at night. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, I think for the time being we might need to make a bed somewhere. Is that what I was doing? Is that I was looking for a bed? I don't know. We're going to ignore that and just sneak away back in this direction. Do we want to continue to explore this road? Go down to Tuftonborough? That might be worth a quick examine as well. There it is, toggle crouch, and just keep on walking. There was a wheel there. There's a geese or something. Yeah, 2 geese. No safe mode warnings yet. We did pass something by. What is this? Hunting blind. I do not know what a hunting blind is. Pond out that way. Okay, we're coming up on something. We're coming up on the outskirts of the town here, but it's... There they are. 1 brainless zombie, 1 decayed zombie. That's okay. Let's take a quick look at them. There's a drain pipe there. I do like a drain pipe. I want to push a little bit closer. But again, I think I want to toggle crouch and head up in this direction. Try to avoid being seen. I think I just still see those 2. I now do see another zombie. Don't think I've got their attention. No. Okay. I just want to get around the back of this house if I can. Has one of them seen me? One of them did make a... No. Has one of them seen me? Oh, one of them has seen me. Okay. 2 of them have seen me. That's why they're moving in my direction. Gotcha. Okay, but it's the decayed and the... And, well, the regular zombie, of course, because the brainless is not very perceptive. We can toggle crouch again, then. We can't... There's no point us crouching with that going on. But this house looks... safe-ish. Like, it looks empty. Have we learned anything else about this town? What's this? Oh, just monkey bars. It's a play area. Okay. Yep. Okay, so not much to learn about the town. If we want to go exploring towns, I think we have to do it at night. That was my intention last episode, by the way. I intended to sneak out of that hotel under cover of night. I think we got very... Well, we got unlucky in that I got spotted as high up in the building as I did. Because I was hoping that the one on the top floors was going to be empty and I could have used one of the rooms. I was afraid to make too much noise, so we made a run for it in any case. But I think we also got very lucky in that was on the outskirts of town and we were able to make our escape during daylight into the forest here. The reason I've taken night vision for this character is to do a bunch of nighttime exploration, so we're going to move away for the time being. One of them is following quite fast, but we are going to lose them pretty quick. Yeah, fantastic. So I don't know what to do for the immediate future right now. I think we're good for food, we're good for water. The major thing missing is bed. I need to find a place to sleep for the night, which might mean making a bed. I just don't know what I need for that. Do I need cloth? Because we didn't find any cloth. We're back where the pit bulls are, so ignore those and try to keep to the other side of the road. They are going to ignore me, I think. They're marked as hostile, but either they get caught in the trees or they're not aggressive unless you get too close to them. I don't know what their behavior is really. But we're back here. And this structure has no beds, it just has benches. However, we are a heavy sleeper and could sleep anywhere. We have a emergency blanket available to us here, and the benches. If we could just make a soft bed, that would be ideal for a start. And then we keep on trying to explore. Let's head in here for now. Close both. There was no wire in here, was there? No, just marbles, twigs, pliers, plastic Tupperware. Okay. Either we establish base here, or we establish base back at one of the pump stations. We know the sewers are not somewhere we want to go. They apparently have... What was it we saw? A mutant gator or something? And I don't want to be dealing with that. There is some stuff to explore out in this direction, though. Might do that quickly before we end the episode. There's plenty more. I don't know if actually sticking to the roads is the best play. I'm just sort of used to Bethesda RPGs like Fallout, where sticking to the paths you are generally safer, or safe from the most extreme types of monsters and ghoulies. I don't know if that's the case in Cataclysm. Obviously, zombies congregate around towns, so you don't want to do that, but generally is the wilderness... Something's moving ahead of me. It's 4 crows, okay. And we're at a turn in the road here. I'm going to go up this way first to where the dirt trail begins. See if there's anything here. Oh, there is something here as well. A rural house. Okay, let's crouch. Because rural house means, you know, rural residents. And residents are potential zombies. So I just want to take a peek if I can. I don't see anything yet. How far can I see? Quite far in this direction. Over some corn seedlings. Lots of corn seedlings. This will be a good source of food one day, but not right now. I also see a newspaper page. I see a door hinge, nail, plank, splintered wood. So these doors are fine. They're closed. And that's a taped window. That's interesting, isn't it? The zombie wouldn't tape a window. There is noise inside. You won't be hearing me yet, though, I don't think. Oh no, there's quite a bit of noise back there. Taped window, you can't see or hear me. What is this? Scrap metal, nail plank, splintered wood. Scrap metal was useful for... That was useful for something. I'll take the scrap metal. Maybe the nails? Yeah. Well, no, I've missed the nails. I'll take the nails as well. Just gently around the outside. I also want to know what this is. Something here is pink. A bile splatter. Whose bile? More nails, more scrap metal. More nails, more scrap metal. Spray can with no paint. So that bile splatter, that's of concern to me. We can never go back, says the inscription here. Scrap aluminum. I don't necessarily have a use for scrap aluminum just yet, so I'm going to leave that. And this is impassable over here. Okay, so we'll go back around the front. The bile splatter does concern me. I don't know what that means. We're going to try the front. That door is locked. That door is locked. Can I knock on a door? I wouldn't mind knocking on a door. That's definitely not people. That is a zombie. Okay. Zombie's fine. We'll toggle crouch. We're going to be faster than it, so there's no sense in running. Yeah. So it's as I said. What else is there? Ah, a zombie runner. That's slightly worse. So it seems what happened here is they have the residents of this house boxed themselves in, taped up the windows when the cataclysm happened, but one of them was already infected and this happened to them. So we might need to run, actually. We'll get some distance away. If the zombie runner begins catching up to us, we will he's about as fast as us. I don't necessarily want to lead you back in my direction. So what I might do is toggle run and get in the other direction. 3, 2, 1. Okay, off we go. How much stamina have I got? How long can I keep this up for? Just keeping an eye on my stamina as I do this. You can probably still see me. Stamina is pretty low. I don't know at what point does it affect, like, my speed. It's turned a deeper red, and at that point I want to toggle run off. Let's see the zombie runner if we can. Much faster than me. Okay, so actually I have run out of breath there and caused myself some issues. Okay. Zombie runner is probably the last thing I wanted to see. But I can try taking him on one-on-one. That might be my last option here. Okay, yeah, no, that is my last option. Let's... Oh, God, okay. Wield. What's my best weapon? Probably the crowbar, right? Crowbar has bash of 15, cut of 1, no to hit bonus. What about these? Bash of 8, yeah, not good. No weapons, really. Just a bunch of food, a can opener, and some first aid kits. We might be using those soon. A tool belt as well. Okay. It's going to be... It's going to be the crowbar. Moves 92 to equip it. So that zombie's probably going to be right upon me by the time this gets done. But I have no other option. I've completed the achievement Freeman's Favorite. Don't know what that means. I wield my crowbar. Okay. At this point, it's just a case of letting you catch up to me. Okay, and now we start swinging. I hit them for 9 damage. Hit them for 11. They claw at my left arm. I'm bleeding. The zombie runner hits your head, but your armor protects you. Hey, there's the helmet. Coming in handy. Zombie runner hits my torso. I miss. 13 damage. And they hit my torso, but my armor protects me. We both miss. I do 9. Zombie misses. They're done, so quick smash and... Okay, yeah, maybe later. If I don't pulp it, it's going to get back up, but I do need to regain my breath. I am bleeding as well, so whereabouts am I bleeding? Let's do a examination. It looks like it's probably left arm. It is left arm, yeah, minor bleeding, left arm. So let's get something on that, shall we? Drugs. We have got some antiseptic. It's only minor bleeding. If I stopped wielding the crowbar, I could actually hold on to the wound. For the time being, let's consume time is 15 seconds. Let's do it. Antiseptic on that left arm. Zombie's dangerously close. Okay, so those 15 seconds. Those 15 seconds were too long then, okay. Stop using first aid, yes. Okay. Can we outrun you? Or do we want to outrun you? It is faster than me. Okay. In which case... Come at me then. Yeah, we're safe. There we go, okay. Swing for you, swing for you, swing for you, swing for you, swing for you. Whatever happens, happens. We are now also bleeding from the torso, I think. Again, it's only minor. So... yeah, let's... try that again. Antiseptic on the... Let's do torso first, and then we'll get a bandage on our torso. We'll also antiseptic our... Well, the left arm has apparently stopped bleeding. Is it worth still doing? I don't actually know. Oh, and all the time we've been waiting here, we've actually got our stamina back, so... Yeah, the minor bleeding has stopped. I think actually still, yeah, let's still do the antiseptic at least. We've got plenty of it, so do that on the left arm, and maybe just a adhesive bandage on the left arm, whatever. Then we want to smash these two zombies before they... Nope, that's save. Smash this direction, smash this direction. These zombies are pulped. Anything to get from you. Probably should have done this before pulping them, actually. Just clothes and a pet pack with a leather wallet, 17 hidden items. You were wearing a tuxedo. Apparently. Or golfing clothes. I don't know what you were wearing. I mean, I will take the leather wallet. And from you... Pulped, yeah. Short handheld game system, leave that behind. Smartphone, leave that behind. Okay. Okay. Which means this place is probably a bit safer now, so let's take a look and... Oh, this is different. Oh, right, okay. Well, we'll take a look at this anyway. I want to stop wielding the crowbar if I can. Storing inventory costs more than storing leather belt. I'm going to just store in leather belt, that's fine. Examine, climb obstacle, yes. Hop over, and up we go. We might get a better view of the surrounding area from up here. Keep on going. Is this the top? This is the top. So, what's that done for our map? Something, what's this? There was a wind turbine in the distance over there. Sorry, map, down a layer, down a layer. Yes, we can see a bit further. We see a mine here as well, with parking lot. Mine, probably not that useful. This will be the wind turbine. Okay, that hasn't revealed too much to us. And there's nothing across on the other side, so let's just head back down. Climb obstacle. Okay. The door to this place is now compromised. There's no repairing that, but we may as well take a look inside. There is more noise. Toggle crouch. Make sure that they can't see us. Or hear us, at least. There's inscriptions all over the place as well. What's this say? No, I mean this. This is a spray-painted mural of a giant mushroom with people praying at its base. What? Spray-painted drawing of an angel with wings made of vines. And they walked upon his earth, and there was a reckoning, and only the worthy survived. So some religious stuff going on here a little bit. I see a thermos, a plank, nail, splintered wood, sheet metal, small metal sheet, chunk of steel, scrap metal. I see heating element, copper wire. Copper wire. Copper wire is good. Pilot light, set of pipe fittings, rubber hose, copper tubing, scrap copper. No regular wire, just the copper wire, but I will take it. We know that leads out to the back. Appears to be another inscription here saying Sanctuary. This clearly wasn't Sanctuary. Okay, there's another zombie. What is to either side of me here? Just tubing, shards, water faucet. And here there is an impassable damaged wooden door. What is this? Bubble wrap, okay. Empty carrier bag looks like. There's a book over there. Standpipe maintenance log, not so useful to me. And in the general vicinity here, we've got plastic shopping bag, bubble wrap, gallon jug, plank nail, splintered wood, scrap metal, paper wrap, a door hinge, and peephole. Peephole? Oh, that'll be from the door, won't it? What was in here? Anything? Plank nail, cotton patch, bubble wrap, copper tubing. No. Okay. I don't think it's worth us sticking around. I didn't hear that door go, so I think they've not quite escaped that room yet. No. And we're out. We are safe at this point, so let's toggle crouch and we'll head back to the pump station. I don't know if the pump station is our base of operations for now. Like, the main thing I need to find is a bed, a place where it's reasonable for me to sleep. And don't yet know where that's going to be. Then when nightfall comes, we can take a look in the towns and... Yeah, it's the one to the north I want to go to. I feel ever so slightly safer up here. Plus we can do something I haven't done yet. Which is... There's a moose. Moose is fine. We can take a look in... Where's one of these manholes at? Oh, there's just the one inside, isn't there? Oh, let's take a look. Yep. Nothing to be examined. Can I activate my crowbar here? I lift the manhole cover. Let's go down. What do I see? I see a pair of metal tongs. Just want to quietly make my way around. That door is locked. What do I see here? Just a high gauge pump. I see lockers with a bunch of stuff, possibly. Headlamp, pair of boots, nothing terribly useful. Over this side I see a cordless drill. With charge, actually. Doesn't fit in any pocket, though. What about these two? Fishing waders and steel drum. Nothing in that one. Flashlight and steel drum. Black dust mask. Earplugs. Nothing. Pair of tongs and bleach and nothing. Okay, nothing of value this side either. I think can we follow the pipe at all? No, we can't climb it. There's something in here with us. Yeah, it's gators again. Sewer gator. But it can't make it past that door. I'd love to know that I could activate it and there's nothing to pry nearby. Okay. Well, whatever. We will call it an episode here. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me for this. This has been Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. I've been Tom. And ta-ra.